Tony, you say you've been warning about it, but in January, President Obama told the New Yorker magazine's David Remnick that ISIS, which was then still considered a part of al-Qaeda fighting in Syria, was like a JV basketball team. He said, quote, "The analogy we use around here sometimes, and I think is accurate, is if a JV team puts on Lakers uniforms, that doesn't make them Kobe Bryant." Just how badly did President Obama underestimate the threat of ISIS?
No, there are two different things going on here, Jake. One is the question of the threat that ISIS poses to us here in the homeland. And unlike core al-Qaeda, right now their focus is not on attacking the U.S. homeland or attacking our interests here in the United States or abroad. It's focused intently on trying to create a caliphate now in Iraq and a base from which over time to operate. And that's what we're focused on. We're focused on making sure that we can help empower the Iraqis and others to prevent them from doing just that. The President was exactly right. They did not pose a threat like al-Qaeda Central to us in the homeland. We want to make sure that they don't get to the point where they can pose that threat.
Well, going from calling them JV to ordering airstrikes against them certainly seems like a big turnaround. But let's move on. You were in the room when President Obama called the leader of Jordan, King Abdullah II, to talk about this slaughter. What is he, the rest of the Arab world, and more broadly the international community doing to join with the United States and stop this?
Look, Jake, I think the region is seized with this because, again, ISIS poses a threat not only to the people of Iraq, by the way, every single community in Iraq, anyone they encounter, they are basically trying to slaughter, but to the neighbors as well, including the Jordanians. So what we're doing is helping to organize all of the countries in the region to bring to bear their assets, their resources, their support to deal with this threat. First and foremost, we need to stand up an Iraqi government that brings the country together, that everyone can join in supporting, building up their capacity to deal with the threat. Second, we're working on supporting the Kurds, who have a very cohesive military and, given the right equipment and right support, can also take the fight to ISIS. And then throughout all of this, again, there are resources that can be brought to bear, coordination that can be brought to bear, and we're seeing that increasingly with all of the neighbors.